What's going on, guys? My name is Trevor. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing with you my ranking of all 5 TV shows that I've seen of 2023, giving you the best and worst TV shows of the year so far. Let me know your ranking of all the shows you've seen in 2023 down below in the comment section. Leave a like as well as hit the subscribe button and notification bell. And let's get into this. So at number 5, I have The Mandalorian Season 3.
You ready for an adventure?
I was really looking forward to this one. I have not yet finished the entirety of the season because I have not wanted to go and finish the entirety of the season. I watched about 4 episodes and each episode just did not get me invested. I tried to watch episode 5 and I just couldn't get invested into it. I feel like the show really just didn't have an overall direction, and that was my biggest problem with it because I love season 1, I love season 2 even more. So coming into season 3, my hopes were very high and it just really let me down. I think a lot of people are on the same page with that. I heard it does pick up as the later episodes go on, but for being 4 to 5 episodes in, you feel like they would have had a couple things in there that would have got you engaged, got you really wanting to watch the show. It really just didn't do nothing for me. Kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. And then you hear about all the drama going on, like behind the scenes with Kathleen Kennedy, Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni. There's a little beef going on there, supposedly. So, unfortunately, Mandalorian, by default, because I have not finished this season, is in last, and I was very surprised about that. At number 4 is Netflix's Beef.
You started this.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, you're the one who backed into me like a psycho.
You're the one that flipped me off all roided out and
This is an A24 show, my favorite studio today, and it is honestly a very good show, and I don't know how to describe the show in a way that would make you want to watch it. And I don't know why I liked it so much, but something about it just kept me glued to the TV, and it was something really about it that I was really just trying to finish the show just to say I completed it and I finished watching it. At times it makes you feel a little bit weird, at times it makes you feel a little bit angry, and other times it makes you feel stressed out. It makes you feel all types of things, and other times it'll make you laugh uncontrollably. Beef is one of those shows that just has so many different tones and so many different vibes, and the only thing I can say about it is you just have to watch it to really understand what the show is going to be about. At number 3, I have Kaleidoscope.
You can never have too many yachts.
Let's go.
This came out on January 1st on 2023 over on Netflix, starring Giancarlo Esposito and a fantastic cast. And this is a heist show, and everyone watches it in a different order. So I was talking to friends who were watching it, I was watching it in a different order that they were, and they didn't believe me that like we were watching it in a different order. I'm not sure why the Netflix decided to do that, but honestly, it made it very interesting and it made it intriguing when you had friends who were watching the show at the same time as you. And I am a sucker for a good heist show, and this happened to be a fantastic heist show. Each episode is titled after a different color, and each one of those colors is a certain time before or after the heist. So you might, your very first episode, you could watch the day after the heist, and everyone watches the heist episode at the same time, which is the second to last episode. It was a very creative show, very good script. The performances weren't all that great. Sometimes it kind of took me out of it, but I was invested each and every time with the twists and turns these characters did make. And honestly, the only big gripe I had with the show is I felt that it was very anticlimactic at the end. You're really rooting for one storyline to kind of power through and finish off strong, and it didn't. It took a turn differently, and that left a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth. But how each episode was either a month before or 3 weeks after, I love the way they told the story, and I hope Netflix continues to do that and try to experiment with different ways of storytelling for their upcoming series. Kaleidoscope came out January 1st this year, the first show I watched in 2023. If you haven't seen it, check it out. At number 2, I have Ted Lasso Season 3. This is just about the halfway point of Season 3, and so far I think it's on par to be my favorite season of the entire show, and Ted Lasso is one of my favorite shows of all time. This show just has great vibes. I wouldn't necessarily call it a comedy, just a feel-good, because every time I watch the show, I'm not really necessarily laughing all that much, but I am smiling, I'm feeling good. It makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside with Ted Lasso and all of his puns, and these characters, Roy, Kent, Oi, we're leaving. I believe it's rumored that this is going to be the last season of Ted Lasso. I think they're going to end it on a very strong note. I smiled each episode, just made me feel again all warm and fuzzy inside. So many different turns with all these different characters who we've really grown to love so much. I really love the show. Season 3 might just be the best season by the time it is all over. But at number 1, it's HBO's The Last of Us.
I'm not family.
No. Your cargo.
I never finished playing the video game of The Last of Us. I really just went into the show blind, played for like the first probably 2 hours of the game, and I stopped playing. So I really just got to experience the show for what it was. It really gave us everything more you could want from a post-apocalyptic show. There wasn't all that much of the infected in it, more of like this dramatic storyline between Joel and Ellie. Bella Ramsey absolutely kills it. But Pedro Pascal is just the man, and he's so loved right now for a reason, because the dude just turns in a fantastic performance, and his performance as Joel is riveting, and the show makes you feel all kinds of ways. I would say 1 or 2 episodes didn't really hit all that hard for me. Majority of the time, my jaw was dropped to the floor. I was getting terrified. At certain times, I was smiling. The jokes that Ellie's always throwing around made me laugh. And overall, this show just created a vibe and made it feel intense, and the father-daughter relationship between Joel and Ellie made the show exactly what it is. I don't think a show's gonna top it this year. I think that's how good The Last of Us is. Really, really made the first month of the year fly by, and I miss it. I really do, and I'm excited for season 2. And that's gonna do it for my ranking of the best and worst TV shows of 2023 so far. Plan on watching quite a bit more TV as the year continues on, but that's my ranking. Let me know your ranking down below in the comment section. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.